Hello, Taurus. This is Marley with Fawn and Fire Intuitive. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm going to be doing a reading for the next 3 months for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay? So if this doesn't resonate with you, check out my readings for your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. And if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. You can hit me up or book directly on my website, or you can shoot me an email. I am using the beautiful Threads of Fate tarot. It is so luminescent. I just love it. I have 2 different Threads of Fate Weaver decks, and then I have the Threads of Fate Oracle deck, and I am doing a giveaway for this deck. So if you're interested, go to my website, just hit contact me and say I'm interested in the giveaway, and I will announce that with my next set of readings. And at the end, I will tell you guys about the Master Conduit course. It's starting again soon, and it's been so awesome. It'll be the 4th time I'm doing it, but let's see what's going on. So I'm looking into your life, your love life, and then your light and your shadow. I will pull clarifiers from the Weaver Tarot, and I'm going to use some Oracle cards as well, okay? So first off, next 3 months, Taurus, we have the 2 of Wands. It's a choice that it's going to create in your life, okay? And this choice, it's going to require you to leave one thing that you may feel passion or a spark to behind to focus on the vision for your life. This is not a guarantee that that vision is coming in, but it is a choice that you are making, okay? Then we have the 8 of Coins in reverse. So this is, really a little bit of an imbalanced energy, because it's showing, like I said, you're leaving something behind. It could be that you're hyper-focused in some areas and not in others. Let's see, let's get a clarifier on that. Four of Wands. So it's almost as though, the 4 of Wands, it's relationship, celebration, union, leveling up, it's promotion. And it's a Wands energy, so it's promotion that would make you feel passionate. You're not necessarily focused on the things that are going to level you up and help you. We attract what we are. So we want to make sure that we are allowing things in our life that help us level up, because they make us feel good. They challenge us. Then we have the Lovers in reverse. So this can be a Gemini energy. And it is also a choice. And then we have the Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse. So this is an Aries energy, and it's not taking a leap. It's not taking a leap. Obviously with the Lovers represents, it can be a love relationship, but it also represents things that deeply satisfy our soul. So let's see, what is the message behind? Well, okay, so it's in reverse. It's almost like you're not making a choice, but you're not jumping in. You're not making a choice and you're not jumping in. 6 of Wands, public victory. And the Magi. It's funny. Okay, I have another Taurus reading I didn't upload because I was like, I pulled so many cards and it felt like the message was, I was like, I don't know. I'm going to post it because it's coming out. Again, without vision, the people perish. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. If you are motivated by how people are going to see you, you could be missing out on the very thing that is meant to promote you, Taurus. The very thing meant to catalyze you to the next place. You could be missing out on it because it's like you're making a choice It's like you're making little choices to focus on it's almost like limited vision. You're making little choices, and then you're holding at a stalemate the very thing that would give you what you truly want, because there's a little bit of a lack of vision. A lack of vision, and there's a lack of confidence, and there's a lack of ability that you can make it all work. You know, there's an aspect that you may feel like, I have so many options. I could be doing so many things. But it's ending up spinning your wheels, because now we have the ruler of wands in reverse, okay? And the king of wands is the one who builds from the bones of his past. The king of wands is using all this amazing fire, creative energy to build something, to promote you, something that is passionate and inspired, and a fire, it consumes. And we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords and the Hierophant. It's almost like you're moving on from something you don't even really want to, or there's a need to kind of slow down and move away from the constraints of what your family might think, what religion says, what the expectations. You know, the Hierophant, it is an energy. It can be a very boxed in energy, okay? It is great because energy always moves towards entropy. It always gets more and more in disarray. So it is good. It has to be quantified and organized, okay? It is important that it is quantified and organized, and that we're always taking strides to organize the energy in our life. But there is a boxed in energy to the Hierophant, because the Hierophant, somebody else tells you that you are okay, you are okay. Somebody else tells you, like, you know, gives you the spiritual insight. Somebody else tells you, this is what you're meant to create. This is what you're meant to do. You know, God says this, or whatever. It can even be as much as like likes on Instagram. It's like, if you could be a whitewashed wall, and if everyone's giving you approval, then you're like, I'm good, you know? But there's a little bit of listlessness in this, because it's like you can work and work and work and work and never feel the passion, never feel the spark, never get to where you're really wanting to go. Let's see what's going on in love, Taurus. So we have the Seven of Cups. So I'm going to flip all the cards. We have the Death card. This can be a Scorpio energy. And then we have the Strength card, a Leo energy. So there's two major arcana here. The Seven of Cups, it could be that you are, again, so many options. Like I have options. And again, just being afraid of, well, let me get a clarifier. I don't want to say that, but options, conflicting energy, you know, stalemate in reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Virgo got some of the same cards. Wow, the cards are mirroring the cards up here. Okay, I'll tell you about this, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody. I mean, the Seven of Cups, it is a dreamy energy. It is not so much grounded. So it's possible that you keep drawing in relationships like this where it's like, oh, there's so many possibilities. But then there's a confliction because there's an aspect of like, yeah, there's a confliction because that energy has momentum. That energy has momentum, and it could freak you out. It could freak you out, or it could freak them out. You know, they're not at a stalemate. They're willing to go slow. They want something stable, and this could be another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We also have water energy here. But they're also passionate. They're passionate, and they're not afraid to jump in. And your energy up here is kind of showing you afraid to jump in. And then, but this connection is meant to transform you. We have the death energy, and it's got the snakes, that kundalini energy. And it's meant to transform you. It's meant to expand your territory, which is the Four of Wands. But here, even down here in the love, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse again. There is, you know, a guardedness. And the Eight of Cups, you know, it's that same kind of melancholy energy, like, I don't want to go deeper, but I don't want to walk away. There's a sense that something deep is happening here. And again, with that eye in reverse, and then the Lovers in the upright. For you, we have strength. You know, you could be very focused on health and physical strength. What I'm feeling from it, there's this like, you are a nurturer at the core. You are very fiery and a nurturer. But we have the anchor here. You desperately want to be able to gain strength from somebody and give strength back, but the anchor is the anchor in reverse would be the Emperor in reverse. It would be being weighed down in a way. It's like you're almost controlling it in a way to where your true energy can't be felt, Taurus. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Six of Cups. The good news is, it seems like the transformation is coming regardless. I mean, not regardless. I can't say that because choice is really showing up here. You're being asked to take a fool's journey, or you have the opportunity to take a fool's journey. And hindsight, you know, hindsight is going to be 2020. I truly believe that. I believe 2020 is going to be a year about getting clear vision, but I feel like the clear vision is coming towards the end of the year. Like we want vision for our year, but I feel like we're going to have deep understanding of like past soul connections, divine timing, and that really the most important thing is to be building. But Taurus, make sure you're not neglecting the things that would actually promote you, the things that are meant to level you up so that you have this expansive vision, okay? Because right now, you're so powerful, you have so much strength. You're nurturing. But there's an aspect of ego that is controlling it in a way that is stopping you from getting what you truly want because you're not focused on your actual truth, maybe. Let's get a clarifier on that. Why is that Ace of Swords in reverse? Same cards. I'm going to post both readings now. Again, don't let the past hold you back. And then you have believe in the impossible in the reverse. Taurus, you are so grounded and so practical, and you have huge hearts. I love Tauruses. Same cards again. Whoa, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Just know too, okay, it could be like you're dealing with someone very passionate, dreamy aspect, could, you know, they're very loyal, but they could be all over the place with this Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, you know, they might not be the most even-keeled, okay? But there's an aspect like when emotions run high, that's when your commitment's being tested. That's when your commitment's being tested of like, and rather than putting your guard up, can you both transform? Can you both transform? Let's see. I mean, with the Four of Wands, the Lovers here, you have a very, this is something, and when I post the other reading, it's kind of cool. You know, yes, like you want something light and fun. You want it, but you also have to keep it light and fun. Wow. Okay. You know, life is speeding up. Life is speeding up. And there might be a way that you've always done things, but it's not necessarily helping you make your dreams real, the true you of who you are. You know, Taurus is it. There's a feminine energy to Taurus. The world is Taurus's canvas, you know? And they touch so many people, but they neglect themselves a lot. But in this relationship, my very favorite card, the Otter Spirit, you know, otters hold hands when they're sleeping so they won't drift apart. And I said this in another reading because this card came out, like otters, there's so much they have to do just to survive, so much. They have to like clean their fur because that's what keeps them buoyant. They spend hours and hours searching the bottom for food. It's part of the reason otters are going extinct because they don't have a lot of protection from the cold. So they need all that blubber. So they have to eat a lot. And like the mothers have to like completely care for the baby. They're not protected from predators. You don't have to do everything alone, Taurus. And it's important that you have someone who can hold your hand as you are doing everything you need to do. We have the groundhog spirit, time to let go. You know, the groundhog comes out, and when it sees its shadow, it runs back in the cave. Like when emotions are running high, if you run because you're afraid of your shadow, or you're afraid of pain, when pain is the contrast, when we feel that, then the bliss and love, like it's the contrast that allows us to feel. You know, if you just keep trying to like, because we also have the brown bear spirit in reverse, take a time out. You know, it's not a time for you to like fatten up, like get what you need and then go hibernate. Like you have somebody that you're meant to like hold their hand in the darkness. The light side, trust. Look at the two butterflies reflecting each other. Trust. There are two here. And the shadow is the revolutionary. He's running alone. He passes off the baton and, you know, like, I did my part, you know. That's the shadow. Why is that the shadow? The shadow is it's not coming from the vibration of love. We have love in reverse. We have like the Ace of Swords, speak truth. There's a need to release thoughts. We have this card, it's the frog and the lily pad. It's time for you to believe in the impossible, okay? Because if anybody, before they ever saw like a frog, if you were like, they start as an egg and then they turn into a tadpole and then and they have legs, and it would be like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, or like it's a transformative process. The frog never goes back to the tadpole. It never goes back to the egg in this life. And then the lily pad, you know, you know, the lotus flower and the lily pad, they float on the water. Oh, yes, they float on the water. Like most, it's like, you know, you're a Taurus. Most things, they have to grow in the soil and, you know, but the lily pad, it floats on the water. There are certain things that are going against your nature. And the shadow aspect is you're like, no, I'm going to climb the mountain. You're staying in the energy of muscling it instead of diving into the void and expanding. Okay, Taurus, if you're looking for a personal reading, my information's in the box below. And again, like I was saying, the Master Conduit course is starting really soon. I'm so excited. It's the 4th time that I'm doing it. Enrollment is open now. And it has been so transformative in my life. And I have met friends and soul family, and I get to hear awesome stories every day of the things that are happening in people's lives and how much better they feel. We work on our vibration, truly understanding vibration. You know, love is a vibration. It is not an action. It is not a relationship. It is not, you know, giving and taking. It's a vibration. And we work on our subconscious mind, our emotional body. We tackle the practical as well. Every week there are challenges. There is accountability because we are up to 90% more likely to reach our goals when we allow someone in to hold us accountable. So we have like a chat and there's videos. It's just been awesome. And if you are interested, there's information on the website that is in the description box. And if you need a payment plan, you can email me, talk to me. I am flexible because I want the people meant to take the course to take it, okay? So we can always work something out. So much love and light to you, and I will talk to you soon, Taurus. Bye.